So is it the tithing of the mythic power each time you die, or the number of times you die before the finality of the contract?
Well, I suppose the number of times is the one that bothers me most. However, the tithing itself, yeah, I find rather expensive.
I see. So which one would you like me to change, the number of times or the tithing?
I suppose I could go on a killing spree. Number of times.
I am authorized to increase this to 9, one for each of the layers of hell.
I would like it to.
9 lives has a certain ring to it, doesn't it?
I think it should be until I have no mythic to give. Infinite, like the power of Asmodeus himself.
Such a thing, you realize, confounds the actual reason for such Faustian pacts.
No, it does not, because as long as once I have no mythic, and there will come a time, statistically, it is inevitable that I will die without mythic power, the contract is finished.
If you die and you have no mythic power, the contract shall be done. That is what you want to substitute. Oh my, you are a complicated mind, aren't you? For me to go beyond 9, which you plan on dying more times than that?
Well, I mean, one does not make plan on death, but I could see doing it on purpose once or twice.
Independent of this contract, Adrammalech is also willing to offer you something that you might be interested in. You see, we've recently had an opening, or at least he has.
Would you tell?
Mark, what was the name of that template you showed me?
Oh, savant creature.
You see, Adrammalech as a learned creature and master underneath Asmodeus has a council of hell savants. He'd be willing to, if you allow the contract to be up to 9, and none of this complicated anon and anon and anon so forth.
I think hell can handle the complication.
Would be willing to consider, while you are undergoing your surgeries, to open up the possibility of having your mind expand even bigger than it did before as one of hell's savants.
And the responsibilities incurred by such position?
Such things could be negotiated afterwards. I simply wanted to make you know what would be available. And he did say, give me a moment. He opens up a little notebook that he has. In exchange for deed, the path of Hell's Savant shall be opened. Of course, contingent upon signing this contract, and I will be willing to change the 3 unto a 9, and we will have a pleasant number.
But there's other things I want.
Oh, I'm sure there are other things that every mortal wants.
No, this is unacceptable. That's it.
You are free of this ghost, Lord, and you will have Adrammalech open your mind to being a hell savant. I'm not sure what else you...
What bonuses do I get for bringing other souls to hell?
Well, this is separate from this contract. This contract is about saving you from the Ghost Lord. There will be bonuses if that is what you want. You have his attention. You don't think we reward our servants for good? What souls are you bringing?
Oh, I plan on bringing all sorts of souls to the flock.
Excellent! Different job, different contract, different reward. Surely you must understand these things on the surface. It is that thing that we all want to see removed from your neck.
Can the new contract override portions of an existing contract?
Oh, if you're worried about the old contract, that old contract gets subsumed by the new one.
Fine. All right, then.
Oh no, I don't want to be subsumed. I told you. You're mine.
Well, not exactly, but we can get to that in a moment.
I will think about it.
I'm afraid Adrammalech has said that we are going to send you to one of the healing chambers if you do not sign now.
Will he now?
He does take out a pen, and he pulls out the contract, and you see him kind of cross out to the 3, and it sort of like disappears a little bit, and then the words move over like they're stretching and smart, and he writes in 9. He puts the pen back into a little, like, the cap back on the pen, and he puts it into the front of his lapel, and it clips on.
Yeah, it says 9, see?
9, huh? Oh, I could make 9 last a nice long time.
Oh, it is an accelerated healing chamber.
0 shits given.
Time, Barnabus. An hour there would be like a day.
I'm going to live with pain.
He opens up a pocket watch, and he's like looking at the time and closes it.
How long till I can negotiate a new contract? You know, for deeds.
What do you mean for deeds?
I wish to do deeds on behalf of Hell for further rewards and contracts.
We will provide you the name of a contract devil that has permission from Lord Adrammalech to act as a liaison between you and the mortal realm. He is very interested in... Trust me, I do know that Adrammalech has a job for you, and it will be a big one. Of course, he wouldn't offer Hell's Savantdom, which is not part of this contract. It will be part of the job contract that he has lined up for you. I'm sure Adrammalech will have endless work for you.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, all right. I'll sign.
Excellent. He takes out the pen. He hands the pen to you. If you'd sign just right here. Oh. Just dab it into your thumb first.
I've already got a needle full of blood right here. Here we go.
Barnabus scritches.
Yep.
You could see, it felt like your heart skipped a beat, like your heart just kind of went clunk when you sign your name in the flowery letters of Barnabus Darby. The scroll then like snaps back into the contract devil.
You're mine now, bitch!
It says this is a new contract name. Snark actually says Stu. It says Snark actually belongs to Barnabus now.
What?
You didn't read the familiar clause.
No, I assumed I'd get it in. Don't worry.
The old contract begins to burn up.
Is there any chance I can make him a tattoo?
I'm not a doctor, but the clause did say that they will be consigning your familiar as a sacrifice to Adrammalech to seal the deal. It's a place that you did not read, and that they would be substituting Polly with an imp.
Oh, I'm gonna make you a tattoo, Snark.
I get to live!
You notice that there's a golden glow. Polly's like, you could hear her. She hears what's going on.
Yeah, fuck off, you cracker munching bastard. Never liked you.
The medical insurance imp's scroll glows golden, and immediately this team of like competent-looking nurses and doctors come running in. Like all of a sudden, there's reason for concern.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm in your caring hands.
The senior nurse comes away. It was a pleasure, Barnabus. Know that you will be a footnote in my memoirs. He puts the pen. He takes his pen back and puts it in a little thing and puts it there. You now know the one implement in the room is that thing that can adjust the contract.
Wait, before you go, can I just get one little freebie? Just tell me what you are. Just whisper it, please. I'm dying of curiosity.
I am a fiend of the pit, of course. What else would I be?
Oh, I should have guessed. Oh, it's a bit in order, sir, really. I just made a pit fiend, that's amazing.
he straightens his jacket, puts on these really big shades, and then starts walking out of the room like a boss. The security are all like,
that's the man.
The security's all like fucking chatting about something as they're bringing Stu out of his room.
His pit feed with me. He shows you a dude who's 4'6".
Well, it appears your medical coverage is no longer conditional, says the nurse.
Yes, you will have to do work now. Oh shit! Let's see that doctor.
This is the chief anesthetist of this facility. He will make sure that you are comfortable for your controlled decapitation.
All right. Well, one thing, Snark.
Yeah?
Given that you will be my familiar, watch my shit.
Okay. And I have
Don't let anyone take it, that's what I mean.
Yes, master. I feel naked without a contract. I'll get you, Snark. I know where you are.
This is a new contract imp who's flying after the pit fiend. Like, apparently they don't need him anymore now that it's signed, and you're like, oh, the mythic power is going with that imp. This other one seems to be the medical insurance imp is puffing out and showing everyone this gold seal as they're going. The anesthetist says, please take a deep breath, sir. I'm going to put you under now.
I hope it's as good as what you've got.
All right, here we go. Count back from 9. 9, 8, 7. Are you fighting it?
No, he's not. He's just thinking I must be in one of those slow time rooms.
Sure. You're kind of like, yeah. Okay, Barnabas, the next few experiences are very odd. You you're being rushed by a bunch of nurses and other people into another room. You feel a horrible headache, similar to the place where Slake really likes to hang out in the mortal realm, the place with all the cicerwood trees. Like all magic has been severed from you, and then there are these people that strip you of all of your things. You're in sort of a gown, and then you're lied down on a table, and they're drawing on you with these weird markers. And they provide some more. Some more medication. You black out. There was at one point in time when you blacked out where you heard lions.
Okay.
And the Ghost Lord.
I'm going to kill you.
And then there's this white light as the Ghost Lord and his lions get pulled away.
Bye-bye. Enjoy the milking.
Okay, there's this bright, shiny room. We're not even in the same hospital bed, but you could tell kind of it's a hospital bed. There's this pleasant beeping. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Barnabus, you're like, you have a little bit of a headache. It feels like you've been lying here forever. A little bit dry. You can feel something moving around under your hospital gown.
Okay. Is it Stark?
Yeah, you gonna take a look?
Yep.
Oh fuck, what are all those lines? Barnabus, under your body slot, you now have a branded Faustian pact.
Oh, I will put that under the tattoos.
Under the tattoo slot, yep. You have Hell's brands under your body slot.
Hell's brands, gotcha.
And swimming underneath all of the arcane and infernal sigils on your torso.
Yeah.
You see Snark pops his head out.
Aye. They made me a tattoo.
Oh, that's convenient. Good. I'm on a rest now, because I don't feel well. Where are we? It's not
Oh, you get a flash. There was a screech of a bird. You remember they got you up at some point after your surgery, and were helping you bring down a knife onto a captive parrot.
Okay.
In the name of Adrammalech.
All right.
I kept your stuff.
Thank you, Snark.
And I ate Polly.
Tastes like chicken. Stupid fucking bird.
I could turn into a bird if you want.
No.
Instead of a crow, they said I could turn into a parrot.
Yes, you should turn into a parrot for where we're going.
You all right? You hear a familiar voice. It's Eamon.
Oh, Ivan, what are you... You're supposed to be getting my treasure.
I was recalled to Hell when things were in the balance.
Oh, yeah, I was being difficult. But I'm
He
actually...
gives you a like gritted teeth, like almost like when are you not? But he doesn't talk back to his master.
I did, however, worked out though for the best.
There's something different about Eamon. You heard his voice, and you're kind of like struggling to look up at him. Mark, Hell has deemed it worthy to give the tiefling, Eamon, the ability to turn into a human form.
Oh.
He can now polymorph or shape change as per alter self into a single human form. We need a impressive looking, thuggish looking dude. Some scary looking dude.
Hang on, let me look up scary looking wrestler because that's oh, what's his name? Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? The Macho Man.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
It's the big guy from Troy. The guy basically Brad Pitt kills almost
He stabs him in the neck.
Yeah, stabs him in the neck with a spear, but he's a big, scary-looking dude.
He's an English boxer slash.
He was a kickboxer slash wrestler slash movie. He's been doing movies.
Nathan Jones.
That's it.
Sorry, Australian. He talks.
Australian.
All right. The nice thing about an alter self is that it does come along, I think, with a strength bonus if you choose a
Medium.
Oh yeah, that's
medium creature.
Few size bonus to strength.
Yep.
cool.
Although as a human, he loses like dark vision and some other things. So
Yeah, well, there'll be times.
Natural armor.
Yeah.
there we go.
Yep, big, scary-looking dude.
They gave me a new skin.
Why is everyone getting a new skin but me? This one is awful.
Oh yeah, you actually look really haggard.
Did they fix your finger? And is your con still boned? And
Gosh, that's the
neck.
word.
So one of the artifacts of having your head removed and needing a regenerate to put it back on is that your finger did get
just comes back as a result.
did get fixed.
Yeah.
It
was all worth it.
With a cigar snipper afterwards to be like, was it part of the deal?
Excuse me, Mr. Darby, one more thing.
You snip it off because it wasn't part of the deal. That's almost. I almost want that to happen now. I think Mark.
There are DM points. Because
There's also a hero point.
Because Barnabus has been like refusing the easy ways of solving that problem for so long. It's like...
No, the easy way is find someone with a regenerate spell. It's not that expensive. I haven't been able to find one.
Well, or like a...
There you go, Barnabas. What is it? There's a new, more tired-looking token for you.
Yep. Okay.
He comes back like, oh, what hat? Damn.
I've had a
I
bad
spent
day.
the night in the healing room.
Yeah, you may have spent some time in the healing room. You actually don't know what time it is. Eamon's... The last thing I remember, they fought a dragon, and we fought some cultists. Was he there for Resmir, or he wasn't there?
Yeah, he was there for Rosemary.
Yeah.
Resmir's dead.
That's good, that's good.
We need to get back. Who knows what's going on with the rest of the giants.
Yeah, we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Bloodbath.
Time is strange here.
Is there like a nurse? Nurse!
Nurse! Yeah, and a pleasant-looking man comes over. He's in a nurse uniform. There's nothing devilish about him. He's got a very kind face.
Covered in bandages with random blood drops.
No, he's just... How can I help you? Are you feeling okay, Mr. Darby?
I'm ready to go home.
He gives off the air of like half healer, half like butler. Like he's there. He adjusts like a little pot with flowers in it beside your bed, and there's a bunch of other beds, but apparently you've got the wing all to yourself because there's no other patients here, and there's a wheelchair, and your cane and your things look like they've all been dry cleaned and kind of put on a bed beside
and
you.
Suddenly he's thinking maybe service to hell has its advantages.
Yeah, you just don't want to be in a state without insurance, apparently.
Apparently.
You're pretty sure you could buy medical insurance. Oh, that's funny. How does Barnabas spend his downtime? Conjuring a devil, to purchase the best medical insurance I can get.
I can do that.
Accidental life and death insurance. Oh, funny.
Contingency spells, man. Contingency contract.
Mm-hmm. Contingency contracts. Oh, God.
There is a private car. Even Eamon might not be used to some of these high fandangle things. There's a private car waiting for us to bring us to where we need to go.
Excellent. Help me up, please.
Somehow it's going to get us back to some basement. The basement where, I think in Belfont Tower.
Yes, and I will teleport us back from there.
Good. Eamon seems eager to return.
All right, let's go collect our treasure. What are the giants? What are the giants?
I don't know. Don't know.
I'm sure a lot of them can handle giants.
One hopes.
All right. Let's get back, because Adam looks bored.
This was highly interesting.
This is awesome.
Real good. Because it'll just sit here like, he didn't even read the other half of the contract. Marty, that was free reign to like, we can DM point anything in those other sections.
Marty was going to do that anyway.
No, I really with the contract is much more defined now. Barnabus can die 9 times before his soul is consigned to hell. This is all good.
We don't know what was traded for Eamon. We don't know what's happening to Polly, aside from being a sacrifice.
No, he's dinner.
So, I have a question.
Yep. So update your. So one of the benefits is actually your familiar power gets updated, or you gain the bonus feat improved familiar, and Polly has effectively been replaced by an imp.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with how improved familiars work. Do they still give like bonuses and stuff?
Yeah, they still give the alertness bonus. I'm gonna say Snark gives you a linguistics bonus as a familiar.
Okay, perfect. That's what that Polly gave too. So
okay, but given that he was a contract devil and he carried a lot of contracts around, or a little contract imp. Yep,
that makes sense.
That will be his power, and then he has all the powers of an imp that you then stack. You stack familiar on top of.
Okay. And skills work the same in everything too?
Yeah, but I think imps start off with a base number of ranks, which you then do a comparison.
Whoever's got the
highest, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. I'll make that adjustment. I think after game. I don't think
his curse gone.
What was the curse?
Like a -8 con or some nonsense.
Yeah, that curse was placed on.
That was -10 con. That was
-10 from. That was from the Ghost Lord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is gone. That was part of the thing being around your neck.
Yeah.
The Ghost Lord was trying to kill you because he wanted a new body to just spring up inside of, which would have also been hella fun. Barnabas, there's something, and you'd realize a little bit later, there's something wrong with your head. Like,
look at it. No kidding.
It's Jesus' butt. Sorry.
We're gonna describe it as migraines.
Okay.
Like you're pretty sure that they may have mucked around in there, and you find a little bit of a surgical scar.
All right. This is part of the...
You do have this fine scar that goes all the way around your neck where the phylactery was, because they actually removed your neck. And a bit of your flesh around the phylactery took that off because it was fused to your flesh, and then regenerated your head, put your head back on, and regenerated around it. So you do have a surgical scar that goes all the way around your neck.
That is impressive, actually. Okay.
And you feel like, I don't know, maybe Barnabas just feels a little more tired, maybe a little more grumpy. You can decide how this experience in hell weighs upon your...
Ornery drunk normally.
Just drink and smoke more, baby.
Nothing worse than an ornery drunk with the throw anything feat.
Give me more!
I've been watching Trailer Park Boys. He's basically a bottle kid.
All right, that was extremely fun. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and then we're going to go see what the fuck happened with the party and all those goddamn giants.
A bunch of giants.
Sorry that Barnabus isn't going to be there for the fight. He'll still get the XP, etc., etc.
No.
All right, and then the party will also get Barnabas's XP for being in hell. So it all works out. Yeah, let's go back to the Skyreach Castle, and then if you could maintain the stream while I step away for a moment.
Take a quick pee-pee.
Yep. Skyreach. I really like modern.
Yes.
Modern hell
it is
so
fun.
much fun. You don't want to live in that city. You don't want to live in that city.
Well, you don't want to be poor in that city.
Yep. You don't want to be not a lawyer. and poor, yeah. I'm pretty sure that even rich people will get screwed over in hell. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. I think I'm the only one. Am I the only one? Okay, so everyone else looks like they're paused off. So that was. Oh, Ahmed's back.
There we go. Yeah, sorry, until the kids go to bed, so constant interruptions.
Their bedtimes are only going to push out further and further.
Hey, Fox.
No, on the weekend. It's longer. As they go older, the two, you know.
Well, I get to continue to play Barnabus for a while.
Well, this is one of those. Was Barnabas down for a day? Was Barnabas down for a week?
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
Months? Like, are we gonna have to go and figure out like a major negotiation without Barnabas? There's probably pretty likely.
We'll let Thogrim do that.
Everybody is gonna want to do deals with us while Barnabas is away.
Or not.
I quit. Screw you, people. Look what you did.
What you did to the contracts. Did you actually send any letters with the falsified contracts about?
No, he did.
So you have those, right?
He has those. They'd be in his hat, which he left in.
Just, I don't. I'm not certain why we just left a bunch of stuff in the middle of the basement.
In the middle of what basement? The
Bellefonte Tower.
You know, those devils?
Like I wasn't certain why you're taking stuff off. I thought it'd be like holy relics or something like that. Things that you wouldn't want.
Oh no, yeah, there were certain things that weren't going to help him, but if he was going to get robbed, he did want certain things because, like his headband of int, and his cloak in case there's spell cast, and but like, what's the point of getting robbed of your +2 club when it's not going to help you?
Yeah, it
was just certain little things like this is not going to help me. This is not going to help me, but I don't want to have to pay to replace it if I get.
And the Bellefonte Tower is pretty hidden down there. Like you're in a.
Yeah, like there's no physical access to it beyond magic, so it's pretty safe.
No, we could really use a nap up here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a long couple days for the. Steelrose Expeditionary League.
Some of us.
Brennos was tanking pretty serious dudes, so he's like completely out of mythic power and kind of just followed the group around, hitting things like a barbarian. I know it's only 10:30 in the morning, but he's low on spells and stuff already.
Who's that?
Barnabus.
Barnabus?
Yeah, he's really low on.
No, Brennos.
Oh,
Brennos.
Brennos opened up 2 cans of whoop ass for that one fight, and we whooped all the Potek. So I was like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could like just like have everybody just push pause for 24 hours, take a nap.
Yeah, we started busting out a lot of mythic on that one.
Well, Resmir attacking us made it a lot easier for us because it's like the person who's going to gank you in the middle of the night is Resmir, who's going to be like, "I'm at the foot of your bed now. How do you like sleeping in cloud kill acid? Did you know these could go together?"
Fox has a fantastic point that we can negotiate with the giants. See, I'm all for it, except for aren't we losing out on XP?
There's still XP to be gained from negotiating.
XP.
Yeah, no, Fox.
All right, this may shock you. There's entire D&D parties that try to negotiate and talk through things before they ever swing a sword. It's crazy, I know.
It's weird. I don't understand it.
All right, Mago, who's walking upon air, is dragging Cog, Slake, and Brennos up to the castle. They pause for a moment as they can hear the sounds of fighting and spellcasting coming from the dragon's lair beneath, kind of in the iceberg area beneath the Sky Castle. Mago,
look. The dragons are in that spot at the bottom, right?
That is where the dragon and its horde are, says Mago.
Oh, that's where the dragon was.
Would you like me? Would you like us to go there?
Do you need help securing the princess and her safety? Getting the word out.
I don't know. That's what he says.
Why don't we just stop by there and see what's happening?
Bond. Well, we're on our way by. Do you need help, or are we gonna keep on cruising to see the princess?
They seem to be fighting at this point in time. They're
reload the cannons.
They're ignoring Brennos's like
hey guys.
Yeah.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah, something about, oh fuck, the mask, don't let them get away with the mask, and like there's all sorts of stuff going on in the.
We probably should go. We'll stop there first.
Okay. Unfortunately, walking up the mile or so is kind of slow, and the fighting has died down when you get to the edge of the tunnel. You see this one kobold trying to get away, and then spells will blast him, or actually the cannon blasts him down. Bam! Blat!
Sue, is everything all right down there?
You guys do hear the crunch of snow, and you get the sense that Brennos is in the vicinity from the way he's talking.
We'll use the telepathic bond again. Alright, so you're ready to talk now.
Who's in the bond?
Thogrim and Sunny and Thogrim, Sunny,
Agony.
Okay.
Agony. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Looks like everything's done with.
You overhear Agony going to Sunny. Do you have it?
Yes, I have it. It's safe.
Good. Yeah, that was the next question. Like, is it safe? And you were already answering him.
I have it. It's safe.
Resmi is dead. You feel Agony's pride over that.
Sunny is casting Baleful Polymorph on Cyric for being capable of dispelling his spell as reward.
Okay. As a reward, you're turning him into one of those lemurs.
I'm turning into a lemur.
Oh yeah, the Arctic lemur.
It's a reward because otherwise he would be killed and sent to whatever hell he would go to from his worship. Although hell apparently has really good medical services if you can afford it.
If you can afford it, it's great. Yeah.
Lemur. I will create the token. Show you.
Arctic lemur.
I have one mythic left.
Who?
Amadeus.
So you turn that one cultist sorcerer into a lemur.
Much better.
Mark down in your menagerie sheet that you've got Siruk.
Yep.
He's an Arctic Gleamer.
Cultist.
Cult of the Chromatic Ascendancy. 10th level sorcerer.
Chromatic Ascendancy. And he is a lemur. An Arctic lemur.
I do find that amusing. I'm sorry.
Alright, crunching forward is this group.
How the fuck does this place? It's the size of a mountain. It's fucking flying.
It's like you can hear complaining.
I hate to break it to you, but this whole place is probably a bit magic.
Yeah. When it comes crashing to the ground in a big torrent of fire, it'd be great.
Mako stops and then looks at Slake. He now, Brennos, you could tell, he now doesn't like either of the constructs.
He doesn't like constructs.
No, these two constructs.
These constructs.
I forget why Cog pissed him off.
Cog called himself Cog, the Giant Slayer.
That's right.
No.
Well, being
that wasn't Cog. That was Slake.
That was Slake.
No,
Cog says,
Cog called himself Giant Slayer.
No, that was Slake. Never said that.
There was some other reason. There was the we're gonna take the castle and Slake wants to crash it.
Yeah.
Mako wants neither of these things, but because he's injured and watched Brennos decapitate the king, seems to be a little more polite.
Right. Okay. Now, could you two stop antagonizing him? If we're going to come to an accord with the giants and reform the pacts of old, or the great giant, the great dragon uprising that they're trying to fucking start with Tiamat, concentrate.
He's observing the relationship between you and these constructs.
It's really loose.
Hey, look at all these assholes in the ice.
Aye.
Horses and cows and a stone giant.
Whatever that guy is with the club.
Yeah, looks like some sort of ogre, maybe. All right. At this point in time, the party does see that your companions are traveling with one of the cloud giants.
So.
Hey, this one's still breathing.
Slake just clubs it in the head.
How do? I'm assuming things went all right down there. Well, Fancy Pants got cursed by the Ghost Lord, so I had to kill the Ghost Lord and basically everyone else in the circle.
Yeah, you should have seen it.
So they all died.
So they all died.
Yeah, Brennos splatted pretty much everyone. Clank, clank, clank.
This is Maga, and Maga is going to be helping, or has agreed to help us save, or not save, but put the princess who'd be now the queen in charge, Zania Urd. But we've got two more problems. We've got the cultists, although you're looking around the room, I didn't know how many there's left, as well as the couple of stone giants that are going to be a bit of a bastard, and the old queen is pretty upset about the new queen and being a ghost. So fun. Now, once we've pacified this place, we can finish the agreement with the the cloud giants, and then we can get the treasure out of here and have a beneficially mutual agreement.
Usually, tilts his head like, meh.
Usually you'd get Fancy Pants to say something like, where is he, by the way? I think he's in hell. What happened? Eamon got recalled. What do you mean Eamon got recalled? He was complaining about bells, and then he whisked away in a fiery sort of swirl. Looked like a plane shift. With fire.
Oh.
Slake is having a hard time with the ice with his -9 dex, and it's difficult terrain. He's fallen 3 times wandering over here.
Alright, Cog will give him a hand.
Okay.
Actually, can't he use
Brennos will do him a favor and not look at him falling down the ice like a boob.
Yep.
He's just going to intentionally not make eye contact with the
Actually,
like,
Cog doesn't help him. He tells him to use the his javelins as walking aids.
Yeah, good idea. He takes out his tower shield to help him, like, tripod a little bit in one of his javelins, and he starts...
No, when you're having problems with your balance, adding a -9 armor check penalty from a shield might not make it better.
No, but 2 javelins.
All right, he puts the tower shield on the ground, and he's now like canoeing
paddling
his way.
his way.
That works. Fuck. My gears are all fucked up. No one laugh. I'll get you. He's not moving very fast.
Alright, so
Agony's lips reveal a rows of teeth as you think he's smiling too.
Hey, so we understand that we're trying to, come to an accord with the goodly or amicable cloud giants, right? So no cannoning of them, or strangling them, or stabbing them in the kidney, or burning them alive.
So
or
we
turning
will
them
not
into
be
goods.
we will not be consuming them for food either, I'm assuming.
Aye, they will not be consumed.
Agony's like, I thought we were taking this place. What's this about an accord?
Have you seen the size of the fucking place?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need maids. Play like a broom, big guy.
So there's multiple groups of cloud giants, and if there's a friendly group of cloud giants on here, they can maintain the place, use the place, and then agreements and commerce and all that shit. Civilization happens after that.
Yeah, is there a warmer part of the castle? Because this...
That is a good question. Is it always fucking cold down here, or did the dragon make it cold?
This is not to my liking. It's just what I'm saying.
Mago looks a little annoyed that he has to explain things to you. The higher you go up, the colder it gets. This place is constructed from clouds and where the air is very thin. You know what a tree line is?
I do.
We drift thousands of feet above tree lines.
Yes.
But to answer your question, yes, there are warmer parts of the castle. You tend to find that is where the cultists made their domiciles.
We all have what's it called? Endure elements.
A lot of you do. I don't remember if everyone's.
Yeah,
got one.
there's
The pins.
Yeah.
The pins have endure elements on them, don't they?
Right, so where from here will we find the cultists? Where from here will we find the stone giants? And where from here will we secure the goodly cloud giants?
At this point in time, it sounds like from the horns that they are guarding the central chamber where the thrones are. You will have likely rings of defenses. The stone giants provide the outer ring. The inner ring will be the cloud giants, and then the cloud giant soldiers of... I forget what they're called. Give me a second.
Well, what's the plan then? You said not to blast them.
The Skyreach Cloudguard are the king's personally picked elite warriors. They're the ones who will be least likely to fall to your plan. It will take some convincing for cloud giants to enter into an accord with dwarves and humans and such.
We're very convincing.
Of course we are.
I have not had a chance to speak to Princess Zania about this situation.
And where's she?
She will be in the throne room. She is, or was, the king's prize.
What did you say about the ghost that's around here? Where is it? Where is its
Ah, crap! There's a ghost around here.
Yes, apparently it keeps coming back.
The king killed his old wife to get the new wife.
Queen Esclorata. That is her name. We sealed up her vault in an attempt to keep her within, and it did not work. Widget now knows what that sealed up area is. He has an idea of where that vault is.
Was it that cold room?
No, remember there were stairs that led to a sealed up brick area?
Oh, yeah.
Down this way? Block passage, question mark?
Yeah.
Marty, knowledge arcana from Thogrim. If you put up a resilient sphere, will it stay in space or is it relative to the castle?
Most spells move relative to large vehicles in Pathfinder, like ships.
So,
are big. That spell.
Yeah, you're not going to destroy the castle or create tunnels by casting
A fourth circle spell doesn't just
No.
negate boats.
No, that's cool because if we can just put a permanent resilient sphere around her tomb after she's destroyed, till it's dispelled.
Little Masters, what is your next move? You call us fucking little?
I suggest we speak with the princess. She would be the one that we can make a pact with. And then she can talk down the guards and the rest of the giants. If not...
He taps Howie.
Yes, master. I will blast all of their heads off for you.
That's our solution, if it comes to it.
I think it's well understood that that's the solution if things come to it. We're trying to not go immediately to it, though. Just, we're going to try. Come on, let's try.
What's the plan, then? Not taking the castle, giving it to the giants? Is that it?
That's not a great plan. Then again, it's giants.
Do any of you know how to actually fly the fucking castle? Is that a thing that you know how to do? Have you seen the size of the fucking thing?
It's that thing on his waist, the bone, some kind of bone that makes sounds. That is how you control it, I believe.
So like a flute.
Mago, his eyes shift away from Cog when he's saying that.
And very well, if Fancy Pants was here, he might know. But without Fancy Pants, you're gonna play a little tune for us.
As I said, I do not know the prince's mind in this matter. The horns have suggested that they are ready for an attack. If you want a diplomatic solution, I will need to walk up there and start talking to them.
Aye.
Either way, I could use a little bit of healing, Sonny.
oh, are you hurt?
69 damage. Yeah, he suffered.
I'm sorry. I thought he's like.
Did Slake heal himself? Did Slake take some time to heal himself at all, or?
He did that. He's gone from
down at the bottom.
He's 146 damage. So.
What was he before? Because that's how many hit points Cog has. Oh, okay.
He's got 251 hit points.
Or he was 250 damage. We did like 100 hit.
He's at the point where he can't make repair checks anymore.
It can be set on fire though.
All right.
True. If he's not asking for it.
Everyone randomly fireball him. Oh, there's something beside you, Slake.
Next combat, just always fireball Slake.
I'm a little injured. I forget how Agony got the 3 strength damage.
Oh, he critical miss.
Oh yeah, crit miss? Yeah. He's showing Sonny like the wound he's got to his arms.
What the hell is this thing?
Do you have enough healing for Amadeus?
That's a glass hail. So Sunny's So Sunny can start healing.
Oh, Sunny.
That one's glass hail, and this one, I believe it was Cyric. Cyric was able to dispel my resilience sphere, so Cyric is powerful.
An honorary position. Welcome to the zoo.
The bunny
Amadeus,
just twitches its nose, and Cyric's like picking at something.
Fucking twisted.
Right. If you give me a head with those, that would be lovely. Okay, so
in the telepathic bond, Agony's saying our battle buffs are going down. We should attack giants now if we're going to.
You're not wrong. Hey.
One false move, giant, says Howie to Mako.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with Margot to talk to the Queen.
Not alone, you're not. Fuck that. You should bring one of the other players' characters along with you.
Well, it hide under Margot's skirt. But Mark took the only character who could do a negotiation and sent him off to the hells. Amadeus is made of aggravation.
What are you talking about? He's all about hugs. He's all about
He is free hugs, yes.
Ahmed's like a mime trapped in a box right now.
So, Brennos. I think Cog?
Wait, why are we splitting up?
Well, I'm going to try to avert a mass slaughter. The gods told me that I need to keep the dragons and the giants in a balance such that the dragons don't overrun us all. All the races, all the wee races, he talks to this cloud giant, including ye, need to be ready for when giants do the thing.
Oh, I've overheard these cultists of the chromatic ascendancy talking. They think that hell is going to belch forth their goddess Tiamat. They're all convinced she's going to retake what is hers.
Why the fuck would you... And then Widget looks at the giant pile of money and is like, I get it. Why would you help them if they're... And then you look at the fat stacks. I understand.
Skyreach Castle has survived the depredations of the Imperials. We survived all sorts of calamities before. When things get bad, we just drift north beyond their reach. This is the first time in a long time that Imperials have been in Skyreach, let alone dealt its denizens some harm.
Well, if we are going to go in to talk to them formally, then we need somebody who can get us out of there. So, like, Thilgrim or Agony.
Oh, Agony's like pointing at the 3 strength Bobo.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sunny's casting, like Sunny, during this is casting healing magic.
Sorry.
Okay.
Are you down on spells? Should I use wands? I have wands for this. A cog prepared.
I'll be right back. I'm just grab a snack.
Okay, you get all your hobo back.
You do have an extra wand, right? I gave you an extra cure light wand.
He's using his spells before then. The wands are better for combat.
Yeah.
Well, the spell takes 3 rounds. The wand takes 1 action. All right, and then we'll put a healing spell on the. Do we really care about diseases today? I don't know. I doubt we're gonna. This one. Actually, would if Sonny used magic to heal Slake by throwing damaging spells at him, would that make Slake violate his pact thing?
If he willingly does it.
Okay. Sonny, during the conversation, Sonny is casting a produce flame and flapping around the room, throwing fireballs at Slake.
Knock it off! All right, you get one off before Slake threatens you with a javelin.
He keeps flapping around. He's got distance.
What are you doing? Agony says to Sonny.
He's very hurt.
Would my breath work?
Of course. So one produce flame spell is like 12 rounds or 13 rounds.
Fuck off! He's like trying to row his shield canoe away from Sonny.
Yeah, my touch attacks work really well. I think it's like 1 healing per blast. It's like no, it's minimum 2 healing per like divide by 3. It's a minimum of 6 damage. So it'd be at least 2 to 3 healing.
Okay. Slake does have Smash from the air, which allows him to make attack rolls versus range attacks from spell effects. So you get the first attack roll off before he knows what you're doing, and now he's blocking them basically with his fist. He's smacking down your little fires.
Well, you blimey prick. It's 3 healing from that one.
Okay.
Thank you, 3 healing.
Yep. Agony then just goes over to him and breathes dragon fire on him, which technically is supernatural, which we said is okay. So 13d6 divided by 3 is 40. So 13 healing. How many breath weapons does Agony have in a day? That was his 3rd. He's got 3 more.
Ahmed.
Mm-hmm.
Which of your characters do you want to go negotiate with the Queen / protect the Queen / protect the royal guard that would be around the Queen?
Cog would be the best to do that. Thogrim needs support. Thogrim cannot stand and like, I'll get this. Like, no, he's like, you guys stand there and I'll kill them for you.
Okay.
Cog's the one going.
Agony will breathe one more time. Gets another 12 healing.
And if we're trying to protect the Queen, Mark is a chair. And Mark can choose if he wants Amadeus to go towards the Queen or to walk to Mark like front stairs.
To protect, okay, so simply to protect the Queen, Thogrim can just teleport her away.
Well, but you have to convince her first. There's a whole like don't get beaten to death by the Queen as well.
Stop fucking around. I'll be fine.
Then Cog's the one to go, not Thogrim. Amount of javelins and
he can't
stones.
see.
What's that? Sorry?
Can he smash through the air on something he can't see?
He has to be. It is a. Give me a second.
There's a cat butt.
It is an attack of opportunity, so he does have combat reflexes, so he does get AOs when he's flat-footed, and I think he has uncanny dodge. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think that's enough to say yes. He's a barbarian, so he should. As long as he's a barbarian 2.
He is a barbarian 2.
Just enough barbarian. Okay. So he tries like 3 different times over the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so if you roll a 20, it will be hard for... I don't think he can... Like, I think if you critical hit him, you... or not 20M. You can't deflect it.
I will do all the 3 of his attempts.
Yeah.
There's also a chance I would not want a crit, like spell crit, right?
Yep.
This is.
Yep. Nah, he fuck off, and he just swats the spell out of the way. It's like, oh fuck, he's learning how to swat magic out of the way. This is not good.
That could be better.
Yep.
Mark, do you want Amadeus to join us on trying to negotiate with the Queen / protect her from the Royal Guard, which would be in that region? / not get killed by the Queen if she's mad.
What's the other option?
Be the team that goes in to rescue the team A that screwed up.
Well, I'll go with Team A then, I guess.
Okay.
That way, maybe Team B won't have to.
You guys don't have a teleporter. Agony is going to go with Team A.
Okay.
Which will leave Team B. Widget, Sunny, Slake, and Thelgrim. To do a thing or two.
Yeah, it's Team Nerd over here. It's Nerd plus Slake.
Hey, one second there. What's the plan if you have to teleport out?
I'm going to come back here, I guess.
But who you're taking? You've already got 3 with you.
That's the 3.
You thinking he's some sort of... How bad at this do you think he is?
No, that's not it.
Well, actually, I can take 4. He's a 13th level caster, so...
Yeah.
What about the Queen? Are you planning on teleporting her as well? What if she needs protection?
She's not running away. We're not absconding with her. We're trying to convince her to stand down. And those who don't stand down get their heads cut off.
He says
You kept saying about protecting the Queen.
He says in the telepathic bond he doesn't care about the Queen.
I understand that. In the telepathic bond,
Have fun!
at least we gotta fucking try. Come on, man. Ian, do you know how to fly the giant castle in the sky? In the telepathic bond?
No.
We're just gonna crash it into a fucking hill.
No, we won't be looking at the treasure that way.
Well, they'll fly it. We'll get the treasure. Yeah, they did ask for a share of the treasure. They had a contract. They were supposed to get paid out. They still want to get paid.
Well, let's go kill a few giants and apply some pressure.
All right then. Well, okay. So Brennos looks like a Brennos. Amadeus and so Agony still looks like Resmir.
Yep.
And Amadeus looks like a cultist.
Yeah.
Are you dropping the veil or not?
Or we change.
Why didn't you just take his head, drop the illusion, take his head, and so it's obvious to them? Yeah?
Resmir's head was smashed in by a cannonball.
Ooh, take his body then.
Yeah, Resmir's head is smashed in. Sorry, I've got the king's head. I don't have Resmir's head.
Blagothka's head is
yeah, Cogs would take his head,
below.
and Thorgrim laughs, and Harry's like, can't find the head.
Will the rest of you be able to deal with the Stone Giant clan?
That should be fine, yes.
Stone giants? Yeah, no problem. We'll play catch. Okay, I think Team A is going to go to the throne room. Team B is going to go deal with stone giants.
All right, acid. Putting acid on the cannon again.
I think
acid resistance.
I got a couple of casters in here that might like flick back and forth between the groups as needed. You know, just keep tabs on things.
Agony picks up the 2 critters and just sticks them in the treasure pile somewhere. They don't.
Finds like a chest, dumps it out, throws the critters in.
Yeah, it's not
Pokes
too
a
bad.
hole in. Yep.
Stick them in a chest. Put a heavy thing on top.
That means I can collect more, doesn't it?
Agony doesn't say anything.
My staff is running low on charges. Might have to start using, you know, my own spells.
What the fuck's the plan? You guys are using that spell again. I was gonna fucking talk in your heads. It's like canoeing around the room.
Slake.
Slake, worst bobsledder ever.
We're gonna go. So there's a passage down that way, Mr. Mago. Is there stairs over there, or do we have to fly to get out of this place?
You have to fly. Fly or teleport. Upon the wind, or the winds of spells, he says.
Might you offer Slake a hand on the way up, Mago?
I can.
Thank you, sir. I think that means we have to take, like, the only way Slake gets out of this, or Slake is just left to be like treasure guard.
Who's got the mask?
Sunny has the mask.
Wouldn't that be a good point to bring the mask?
No.
Hey, Resmi is dead. Look, proof.
Well, I still look like Resmir. That might be confusing.
Well, are you going to say you're Resmi then, or?
So a widget will just dismiss the spell.
Yeah.
Was it?
Bring Resmi's arm or something.
Okay, at this point in time, your minute per levels are down from the previous fight.
Okay, we're going to ask for Mago to help carry Slake, and we're going to fly to the next level, and the group will split once we get out of that, you know.
Okay.
Out of that method.
All right, so point to where in the castle you want Mago to fly you. Like, you kind of come out of the underbelly here or here.
We'll get the, I think this is the base of where the cult was, right?
Yep, and he's saying in this area is where the stone giants have the bears. Their barracks and their bears are here.
Okay, because this tower is this tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, like, something that connects to this, so, like, I guess over here, maybe. Like, something that connects to that.
Okay.
Is where we're going to drop off Team B. And Team A, we're going to...
Oh, Team B's going to put some spells on, buddy. Hold on. Minutes just went down. Recast shield. Okay. Okay. 6 of these. Cool.
Ready.
Okay. That group will get dropped off. And then...
All right, so, yeah.
I don't know how timing works there.
Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? So the group is flying and walking up.
Yes.
And everyone in this group can fly, and you have to fly a little bit slower because of Howie, right?
Yeah, Howie flies at 30.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just move you up this way. All right, so you guys fly up over, and you can see it once you crest the area. You could see 3 wyverns that have saddles on, and they're kind of they begin hissing in your direction as your group flies over, and you can see the parapets and embattlements are alive with stone giants in this direction. It looks like they've got a massive ballista. Is it a catapult or a ballista? It's a ballista. A massive ballista kind of pointed outwards. There might be cloud giants that are wandering the other battlements in other directions, but Mago is there and he just raises his hand like stop to the cloud giants. They're watching, but they're not doing anything. What are you doing with? There is an entrance to this tower that leads into like the battlements. That door is closed, but you could see a bunch of like equipment and like bags and things beside the wyvern. There might be cultists that are trying to escape.
Well, those cultists get to explain to the money-grubbing adventurers why they get to escape.
All right, so I'm going to put cultist survivors as a thing.
I think at this point the two groups are sort of like forking. If you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think the term survivor is a little presumptuous.
And then we've got the Stoneskin Stone Giant clan. So Clan Stoneskin.
Stoners.
Because they're going to quickly realize that. Stone Giants go +2. Eamon it not here, and Barnabas is not here. Oops,
There's so many. It's so rare that you see like animals worth like using druid spells on. There's a whole bunch of big polar bears. Do I even have those prepared? I used to always keep I got a couple.
Yeah, remember Twinkie?
I do remember Twinkie. The battle bear.
The battle bear. 6 arms. What?
I'm guessing this is a past campaign or something?
Yeah, like the one with me, Adam, in LA.
The party was a barbarian, a druid with an animal
rogue.
companion, and a rogue. And the animal companion became a very important part of their combat group because the druid was like an 8-8-8 18-18-18 kind of druid.
All right, Brennos, you're the first to react. You fly over you're holding on to Mago as he's airwalking over the side, and you can see these angry wyverns are hissing and spitting at you.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the initial sheet. I missed who was first.
Brennos.
Brennos? He's gonna pull out he's gonna keep holding on with one hand. He'll pull out the dwarven thrower.
Okay.
And he's going to ready to throw the dwarven thrower at anything that aggressively attacks. Like
Cog?
just sit there and hiss,
He's gonna get ready to he's gonna sit down, ready to attack something that gets in range. He'll extend his arm.
So Agony is flying of his own accord. Amadeus, Brennos, and Cog are all holding on to Mago as Mago's just walking through the air. Slake,
where we headed?
Slake hopped off onto the tower like when he got over the edge.
Where's the queen? Where we headed?
He points to the more central chamber.
All right. Let's keep holding on.
Okay.
Extend my arm and ready to hit something in range if it comes to attack.
Sunny?
Sunny, who everybody kind of just likes Sunny. They're kind of stupid animals. Sunny is gonna go say, hey, how you doing, buddies? You know, come fly, land on Howie. In Draconic, the cult has primarily been defeated. It'd be a good time for you to flee. You just fly away. Don't worry about your riders. Just go. It'll be okay. Just fly away.
Okay, diplomacy checks usually take a minute. Are you just trying to make a charisma check?
I make a charisma check or make a I don't know. People tend to like me check. I don't know. It would be a charisma check. I get a bonus because of, I think it applies to all charisma checks. It's, one second. It's not a diplomacy check, so to change charisma checks. Alright, so I'm just charisma-ing this. Just go away. I'm just, you know, you could just go away. 18.
Plus your charisma?
18.
You have a 0 on your charisma?
Why not? It's, I have 10. It would have been a 9, but then I got older. I have a +6 bonus on diplomacy checks from my like favorite.
Okay.
Favorite class.
All right, so they're listening to Sunny at least. Widget, what are you doing?
Resmi is dead. You can just fly away now.
That seems to concern them. They have a glimmer of intelligence. Widget.
You gonna waste your time talking to those dum-dums? Widget is actually going to fly across to and take a hide over here with the polearm.
Okay, you can hear commotion behind this door.
Okay, we're gonna sit here. We got a polearm out. We got it ready to. Actually, we're gonna use the action to arcane strike the polearm.
Okay. Anybody ready to
hang
attack?
out here, hiding in the crenellation.
Ready to attack or
no, I used all my actions.
Okay.
I only have an overland flight, so I don't fly as fast.
Yep. Agony is going to put up a minute per level that he feels naked without, called the shield spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's low.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he's going to just move with Mago when Mago moves. Did I not put the Cloud Giants on? Let me put the Cloud Giants on. On the initiative sheet, that is. Giant.
Barkskin's still running on you, right, Adam? Brennos?
It should be 10 minutes per level. So.
You're muted.
Yes. Minute per levels are down. 10 per levels are all okay.
Okay, he's going to ready move to fly. The Clan Stone Giants are noticing Mago and maybe some commotion over here. You can see a couple along these, a few along this area kind of pointing. They're pointing at Mago and the others. The Wyverns. Kind of defensively move, like they're guarding the doorway. Like they don't want you to go in there. One of them didn't like you saying Resmir has left and is squatting on top of like a trunk that hasn't been affixed to him yet. Kind of...
Do the others have stuff on them?
Yeah, they've got saddlebags, and it looks like somebody is in the middle of like packing a bunch of stuff.
Loading up their minivan and about to hit the trail.
The Cloud Giants, including Mago, begins to march. Cloud Giants march at 50. So these numberings, like.
Don't let them get away with our treasure.
No, don't worry.
So triple moving towards the center.
It's really hard to make peace deals with you chuckleheads sometimes.
Right, yeah, especially when they're taking our shit.
The Agony. You want to help me grab the treasure?
Wait, Agony's with them.
Agony takes his ready to action to take a fly. He only flies at 60, so he's trying to catch up.
Oh.
No, he cast a spell. Yeah.
Hey, Slake, want to help me get this treasure off these things?
Yeah.
He kind of just got deposited on the ground. He slipped in the snow.
Shut up. My gears aren't working.
Why don't you hold on to Howie?
Amadeus,
He'll
you
move
taking
you
any
around.
actions at this point?
No, he's just hanging onto the robe or
Okay.
whatever.
Thogrim and Howie?
Howie's going to fly to next to Slake to let him grab on.
Okay.
Sunny's next to us. Is Sunny sitting on top of Howie?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I was sitting on Howie, trying to convince the dragons to go away. Didn't work.
From one magical construct to another.
I'm not magic.
He's not magic. He doesn't like that, Howie. Please be nice.
If any of these things, so this thing has nothing affixed to it. You said, right?
No, it has saddlebags. It's got stuff in its saddlebags, and it's curled on top of a big trunk that has not been affixed to it yet. It's
What about these
it's like
two?
guarding the trunk. They have saddlebags full of stuff. They've all
Some treasure.
and they're guarding the doorway that leads into this like chamber.
Okay, Thogrim's going to ready a vital strike. If any of these things
Slake stands from prone.
come at us.
He takes out his tower shield and moves forward.
Come here, you fucking lizards.
Cultist survivor. Well, Widget, you catch one of the cultists who's got his hands full of what look like treasures or like some very fancy linens. It's like he's trying to he's in a hurry.
Nope, disintegrate.
I already used my disintegrate in a way where I was like, stupidly used my disintegrate, but it was fun. It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah, give me a second. Where's one of the cultists? There's a cultist. And he opens up the door and comes trundling in and incurs an AOO as you...
Wait, I'm going to whack him in the back.
Okay, the cultist story is going to stop. He's trying to get to his ride.
Ah! Alright, so we're just going to just give him a little whackaroo. Okay. So, the warrior's spirit is down, so it's only plus 26. Critical threat. AC 40.
Yeah, he has no battle spells going, so critical hit.
Nice, nicely done, sir.
Alright. Amazing critical, so times 4 critical. It's gonna be a bad day for him. So that's
The linens!
25, 26, 27, 29. So that's
Pure cotton.
117, 48 plus 117. 136 damage and a minor condition for D6 rounds.
Yeah, death trumps this minor condition, whatever it was. You embed your whirligig into the middle of his skull, and you're just spraying brain matter everywhere. Was it regular invis or normal?
That was a ring of invisibility invis.
Okay, so you are visible.
You know what? I might be a fucking sneak thief.
And there is a surprised, like, what the fuck? From inside here. There might be one more of them in here.
Chucky's come to play.
Oh shit! As there's another Sorcerer. Let me go.
He's a sorcerer, is what he is.
No, there's some of them that were
Associate.
sleeping or they were doing tasks. They all didn't, come to their demise at the same time Resmir did. And they've now decided that they're going to pack up their ill-gotten goods and flee. Things have gone terribly, terribly wrong.
They could have gone better.
You could let one of them go.
Raise a devilish dragon demon thing.
All right, so there's a cult leader inside there. You can hear him, you just can't see him from where you are.
Perfect. You can't see me.
Yeah. So that one moved out, and then this guy is technically surprised, so he's not going to act in this round. And then we've got Brennos, he's got a ready to action.
So far, nobody's done anything violent.
Cog has done a ready to action. Sunny.
Sunny is going to keep wooba-wooba-woobaing the wyverns. It probably won't work, but he's going to keep on.
Yeah. Slake is advancing on one of the wyverns.
Yeah, I know. It immediately negates, but he's going to try. Fly away. You can do it. Just leave. You'll live if you just leave. If you don't leave, you will die. Come on.
All right, give me another charisma check, given that you're trying to do diplomacy checks in like a tenth the time.
7.
Yeah.
You suck.
Determined as a death threat.
Yeah.
You will die.
No,
Did the bat just tell me I'll die? Screw that guy.
They may not be paying as much attention to you at this point in time, but they, for a brief moment in time, they weren't hostile. Widget, that was an AOO, so it's actually your turn. Oh, fuck, this guy's fucked.
So we're going to come around the corner like a
Yeah.
serial killer in a movie.
Just drenched in blood.
Drenched in blood.
Okay,
with
so
the-
you do see that he's got like a bundle of scrolls and books, and now he's reaching for a wand. This, by the gaudiness of his headdress and mask, he must be some sort of higher level cult leader. He took all the light stuff, it looks like. But he
All right,
is flat-footed, so you drop down. You're in the same chamber where Resmir's room was, and all the doors are open. Like they
AC
did, they
34.
yeah.
And AC 32.
Also a hit.
Okay. So that is.
Do you have a -9 to your second attack?
I don't take power attack penalty on the first one. On the second one, the
Gotcha.
power attack penalty kicks in, and oh my
Gotcha.
goodness gracious, golly gee. Yeah.
Furious focus. It's cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So 33 damage and 31 damage.
Okay, you bloody him with the second strike. Ah! He drops the bundle of scrolls, which seem to have come from Resmir's chamber. like there's a bunch of scrolls on the ground, like he was robbing Resmir's chamber.
You understand Resmi is dead, right?
He's in terrible pain. He's not conversing very well. Agony is just going to catch up with the Cloud Giant. He's going to fly to the edge and then also grab a hold of the cloak. Mago looks down at Agony, who's basically gliding along with the marching giant. The clan of stone giants doesn't like the look of what's going on over here.
Can they see us?
Yeah, you're on equal level as these
Oh, with the
battlements, and
ones
these guys are actually up higher. So these ones are actually turning their giant crossbow so that it's going to fire in.
Does this thing provide cover?
That will provide cover. These giants are going to start lobbing stones at what looks like a slake.
So, like these 4, right?
Yep, these 4 along the battlements. These ones are all down below. They can't see.
Yeah. There's like we got a 3Dness going on here
Yep.
where it's like,
Yep.
who's what? Huh?
Okay, they're going to launch. The stone giants start launching rocks, and they can throw up to 180-foot range increments. So they're in the second range increment for their rocks.
You can bash that out of the way. I think. Oh, no, not yet. I think he needs the next level of feet.
He can cut spells, so he might be able to cut C4.
No, these aren't regular ammunition though. This is like
22, 25, 18, and 14. No, so that just sidesteps a bunch of the boulders that come cracking in. Ah, fuck yeah! So he yells across the courtyard. It's going to take them some time. They've successfully reoriented their giant ballista to fire basically in an arc inside the castle. The wyverns. This one's scratching at the door, trying to get it open. This one's going to full defense and move away from Slake, and also the area that's being rained upon with stone giant boulders. And this wyvern is going to full defense around around the chest that it was guarding. Cloud giants. Mago continues to move into the building. Let me just see how he gets into the building. I think he has to go. Is there a way up? Nope. Huh. So he has to go all the way down to the...
I don't know if you guys can see it, but this particular cross section,
where
the block passage. But every time I see that one, I'm like, oh, their materials engineers are just sucky. There's so much wasted rock.
So for him to get to he either has to go to the top and descend in, or he has to go down to the bottom and ascend up. I think the quickest way is to go to the top. So he's actually marching you guys.
Yeah, we want to avoid the rings of army if
yep.
we can.
Yep. Yeah. He's bringing you to basically the top, which is the sixth floor. Well, it's actually this area. So he brings you up, and he's got to the edge, and you do see that there is a section where some of the snow is cleared, and like a hatch that would lead down into the main tower area. Amadeus just hanging on.
Just hanging on.
Thogrim Howie.
They were starting to fire at Slake, huh?
Yeah, Slake just kind of raised his tower shield and didn't seem too concerned about the boulders.
Yeah, it's Vital Strike, a giant. It's Vital Strike, that one over there. This is giant number 17.
Okay.
What's the distance on that puppy? It's a minus 400, so it's minus 6.
Okay, the fire of the cannon has alerted everyone in the castle that something's happening, as they have no cannons in their arsenal.
They're giants. They are cannons, but really quiet.
Yep.
So that's that. That's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit this guy. 30?
AC 30 hits the giant.
Whoa.
You're hitting their normal AC, but yep, you do hit them.
18d6 plus 33.
This is acid.
So this is acid, so 99 becomes 148.
148 damage. That's disgusting. Give me a second.
Yeah, that was a pretty goddamn good roll, I must say.
8 plus 48. 140 what?
8.
You incapacitate that giant.
Oh yeah, the crew come out. Ah, we should probably move indoors.
You have crew left after the last fight?
Oh yeah, I recast that spell again.
Okay.
If you double click on Thogrim, I've got like another 8 or 9 left.
Okay, so how many are coming out?
Actually, Thogrim's going to move here. Howie's going to move here. And then he's going to reload aim. And then he's going to... And then Thogrim will fire at this wyvern.
So much for diplomacy.
Out of the way.
So much for diplomacy with the wyverns.
You won't die if you leave. Well, I tried.
Didn't leave.
There's a roar of acid that belches forth from Howie's 25 touch HAC hits the wyvern. They are not immune to poison. They are not black dragon wyverns. Or black dragon blooded.
36.
36 damage convinces that wyvern that this is a bad place to be.
Yep. Good.
I'll fucking take care of them.
Slake comes running in. Ah! He's gonna.
You realize you're more magical than they are, right?
He's gonna move into here so he can threaten 2 of them at the same time. He is going to power attack punch the wyvern that just got hit by the cannonball. There's no bard song or anything like that. He's not.
Overrun.
There's no bard song because our bard is currently in hell getting his head cut off.
Yep, and his mutagen ran out because he's only a low level mutagenic guy. So slam. AC 32 is enough to hit. AC 35 is enough to hit. For one, without mutagen and rage, he does 43 damage to the wyvern, and then the second attack, he basically kills one of the wyverns in 2 attacks, I think. Yep.
Next!
Cultist survivors. Well, Widget. All right, you're in a little one-on-one with a wizard.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, bud.
He does not answer you. Okay, he is casting a spell at Widget.
Okay, is he doing it defensively?
Yeah, you'll 5-foot step back and cast a spell at Widget.
Best response is I give up. But okay.
Okay.
You think you can win this, buddy?
I don't know what spell it is.
I need a spellcraft.
Okay.
Spellcraft. Spellcraft check.
Spellcraft. 34.
It is a 5th circle spell. It is a DC 25 spell. It is a cone of cold.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll allow it.
Alright, cone of cold. 38 points of damage.
Watch me just poop on my reflex save here. Alright.
DC 20.
Feel the breath of cold.
I evade.
Ah. What are you?
I'm going to be your friend.
I'm just a guy trying to make it through this world, you know?
Alright. Apparently there's other survivors because a guy peeks around the corner. One of the lesser sorcerers. Peeks at a corner of one of the rooms that he was looting. Or packing up. Well, they might think it's their stuff. He sees a widget. And is going to cast a spell from cover.
Okay, I will think about the spell that he's casting. 30.
He is casting Acid Arrow.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I think we still have protections against this.
I do. I have protections against most of them. That's why I'll allow it.
Okay, AC 25 touch.
Yeah, that touches.
It'll take a while to eat through all that protection.
120 points of protection, yeah.
Yeah, so over the next, for every 3 caster levels, so 3, it lasts for another round. So I'll just roll all the damage now, given that it's not getting through. So 4, that would be 8d4. Over the next few rounds, it'll do 21 acid damage to your abjuration spell.
99 left.
99 left, yep.
99 points of acid protection on the wall. 99 points of protection.
Brennos and Cog are just going for a little journey.
Yeah.
At the end of the once the cloud giant goes in, I'm going to stop counting their initiatives.
Yeah.
Sunny.
Get out of here, you moron! He's going to throw one of the produced flames at the wyvern because that's still running. You're a dunce. That's why you don't have enough limbs. Get out of here. Touch AC lots. Sorry. Touch AC of 23.
Yeah, you hit the wyvern.
8 fire damage. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
One. Get out of here. What's wrong with you?
Widget. Who somehow is 2-on-1ing sorcerers.
You aggravate me. Widget is going to use a move action to turn greater invis.
Okay. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's still here, says the guy holding his wound.
We're going to fly up over here. And we're going to, we'll get there, and we will club the cult leader.
Yeah, this guy's still in, like, just sort of like in a bit of a doorway. If you remember, the room is circular, so he still has cover from Widget, but this cult leader's out in the open.
If it's on this side, we
okay, no, you won't have cover there.
So
you fly into the center room, and like, fuckers.
I'm going to whack that cult leader.
He's still around here somewhere.
AC 40.
It's hit in the back.
35 damage.
Leaving little bloody footprints as he runs along.
He falls over unconscious.
Okay, I'll take my cleaving finish.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Critical threat.
So gross.
Critical hit.
Critical hit. They had no spells running. They were looting and trying to escape.
It is Ripsaw Glaives are slashing.
One arm cannot move.
Cut an arm off.
As they're chainsawing into his shoulder.
92 damage.
Okay, the arm comes off. He falls back dead.
I might not have needed to turn invisible. That's alright. Any of you other fuckers in here? Resmia's dead.
Alright, the stone giants. I think there's kind of cover from this tower, so I think after they saw one of their number go down, they're all running into this tower to get cover.
Uh-oh.
And then the stone giants have a readied action with their siege weapon to fire once they see someone out in the open. And then these stone giants are running into this tower. I think they're a little bit below. You can hear hollering down below. Widget. And then these stone giants aren't just standing there. What is their path to get up there?
They're gonna build a giant ladder, literally.
We're gonna stack a bunch of polar bears on top of each other and then climb up.
They
Somebody screwed up. They're supposed to write down Bear Mountain, but they wrote down Mountain of Bear.
All right, so they're all kind of running through this area and trying to get to this stairwell.
No, the stairwell?
Yeah, to the stair that is external that goes up through the courtyard. So yeah, they're herding their war bears up the stairs.
It's going to get congested quite with a lot of meat in there. Let's be careful.
The wyvern, the one is flying away, as Sonny had hoped.
Precisely. Finally, someone listened to reason. The Druid of Volcanica will bring peace to the land.
Thorgrim's thinking, if I shoot it now, it'll drop everything, so it's gone anyways. Fine. If it flew on top of the castle, it would...
And then this wyvern is retorting like he is attacking Slake. Oh, there's an @20 in there.
Ooh. Can it get through Slake's hardness?
So that was its bite. And
usually the big one.
2d6 plus 4. Oops.
I can get through. No,
10 damage. Slake's DR is 10 plus 4 for the Barbarian Forsaker, which he still keeps, so 14. Yeah, no, he did.
What do you think you're doing?
He pulls his elbow out of its mouth. It's hissing at him. Cloud Giants. So Mago simply goes over to a hatch. He flies over to the hatch. He pulls open the hatch and then just kind of points you guys inside. His last action will be to move in with the rest of you. You guys have gone into the tower.
The exterior conflict.
Yep. So I'm going to remove Agony. Cog. And Brennos from the exterior conflict. Oh, and Amadeus. Amadeus is with them too. Sorry, Mark.
You're forgiven.
You did get a 2-hour solo adventure, even though... Thugrim.
2-hour solo adventure to torture my character.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So
Well done, sir. Well done. Thorgrim's going to...
Didn't even try.
No, these guys are right there, huh? Can I see where they... I see where they went, right?
Who?
I'm gonna fireball right on top of them.
You can't see over the edge. You're too far up. You're too far up. You can hear a bunch of roaring down below. If you want to go poke your head over one of the crenellations, you can.
Yeah, but I can hear where they're going, right? Like, and I see the stairs, and I hear like I can hear there's what 50,000 pounds of meat running down that path. Can I guess where they are? Would I be able to, like, how high am I up? Is that
Well,
my thing?
look at where you are. You're quite high up.
It's physically impossible for you to see that from target that from where you are.
Yeah.
Is this door
You're
are any of these doors open?
That door was not open, but
This
you
door was.
can hear conflict going on over here.
All right, well, let's get in there. Can I see it if I stand here?
You don't know. Go ahead. Go have a.
You have to go stand there first.
No, you know what? I'm flying.
A bunch of ready actions go on.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I just need to check the damage on a ballista.
Mark, you're muted, but I'm assuming you're saying
I'm gonna
something
control
sarcastic.
that. I'm gonna control that soon.
I believe. Sorry, what I was saying was ka-chunk.
Ka-chunk, exactly.
Okay. 3d8 becomes what when it increases in size by 1?
66.
Okay. So the true striked ballistic crew. take their ready to action when they see a little wizard pop his fiery head over the edge.
You know, the head flames do kind of... It's like the Punisher skull, but in reverse. You know?
And this silver streak of the ballista bolt hits AC 38 on
yeah, that
on
hits.
Thogrim.
I have 7 images. Or 6 images, sorry.
Are those from the previous battle, or did you...
No, I cast that before we left.
Okay. The ballista bolt hits an image.
5.
Okay, so now you can see down into the courtyard, and you see a bunch of dire polar bears and stone giants. They're gonna...
How long does it take to reload the ballista?
You're not sure how good that crew is. They just true struck you. You're not sure.
You got a big crew, and...
well, you know how long it takes a normal group to reload a ballista. Give me a second. It takes
like 3 rounds.
A normal sized ballista takes 2 full round actions to reload the ballista after firing.
And there's enough guys so they can fire every round.
It might be a bit slower because it's a massive ballista.
But they're also massive. Okay. Sure. Let's fireball the group down here.
Okay.
And then we'll deal with the ballista after.
So you launch a fireball down upon the unsuspecting. You want to point at a place for the fireball?
I think. I think. Sorry. I think here would be good. Like maybe a little bit over to the. Isn't it bigger than that?
Oh.
Oh, let me zoom in. Sorry, can I reposition that?
Sure.
Let's hit this first crew.
The big groggy buggers.
Right in there. I think should be able to hit the guys in the south. I do it there. 5. Sure, it's fine.
Okay. I get the dire
This is where
polar.
freezing sphere was the spell you wanted. It's got the big radius.
Okay,
Cloud kill.
raining down from that parapet is a fireball upon the dire polar bear, war-trained dire polar bears, and 2 of the stone giants of the Stoneskin clan. What's the
11d6? Because of
you have an intensified fireball?
No, I was wondering because of Volcanica.
If you
It
intensify
just maxes
it,
out 10. Okay, then I didn't know. 30.
Okay.
Well,
What's the DC?
DC of this is 20.
All right.
21, sorry.
With both the stone giants make their saves, and the 3 dire polar bears.
This is very underwhelming.
1 makes it save, the one on the edge, but the 2 others get roasted. And they seem all very pissed off.
I was not as effective as I planned.
As the flames recede. Yeah, your fireball is impressive in a small corridor, but kind of out in the big, windy, open courtyard, it was kind of like a whoo. It was.
So I moved.
It was a wisp that it was gone too quickly.
Okay. Howie's going to move out here. He's gonna fly up. He's gonna fly up.
Sonny's like, I really shouldn't ride the cannon. Okay, this is where we're going.
Oh, you're on top, eh?
That's fine. That's fine. Sonny's going for a ride. He's gonna.
Howie's gonna.
You do whatever you do.
Can he direct Howie? Like fly up and fire over my head.
Is that what you're telling Howie to do?
Yeah, fly straight up by 15 feet and fire over my head.
Okay.
I think this thing is more than 15 feet. Has cover.
Yep. So
Okay, he
flies
flies
up
up.
15 feet.
And just shoots over my head with the acid.
To where?
It should show up